This morning I'm having some coffee. I'm using this creme brulee silk almond creamer. You guys, this creamer always foams up so well. Highly recommended. For breakfast, I'm having one of my meal preps. This was the sausage and egg bowls with green peppers. I did have some hash browns, so I did put it on top of some hash browns I had left over from my husband's breakfast. Hey guys, happy Monday. I am making some lunch right now. I'll show you that here in a second. I just got done with meal prepping, getting my meal prep video up. I wanted to show you a couple things that I got in the mail that I'm going to be using to help track my goals. I'm making my goal video. I planned on doing it today, but I did not get a chance to do it yet. So I still may do it later on tonight or do it tomorrow. But the video should be up before you see this one. And that'll be my goal video, like what my goals are for 2022. So to help me track those goals, I ordered a couple of things. I actually ordered these from Lauren over at Louise Lane. She has a YouTube channel, if you guys did not know. And she also has kind of a little side business where she makes like calendars and plans, notepads and things like that. So anyway, I wanted to show you what I got from her, and I will have her channel link down below and a link to like her store down below, and then you can check out what she has available. Really super fast shipping. Like I ordered this and got it within like 3 or 4 days, and I think this is going to work out really well. I was looking for something, you guys know I get like so caught up in planners, and I still may end up using a planner in 2022, but right now I want to just use like a one-page thing I can see in front of me. I can take it with me to work if I need to, but something that's all on one page that I don't have to have a book. And I think this is going to work really well. When I saw this, when she showed this on a video not too long ago, the part I was really interested in was how it was set up, and it works perfectly with how I want to be able to meet my goals this year. So the first one I got the calendar, which I have not done anything yet with. I'm going to start this in January. I do have a few goals that are things that I want to do just like once, a couple of times a month or once a month, and that's what I'm going to track on here. The rest of the things, I think I don't know what I'm going to track on here. Maybe appointments. I'm not sure. I may end up doing some sort of like monthly challenges, so I'll use it for that. But for now, I'm just going to track those things that I'm going to do like a few. Like there's one of my goals, kind of a little, well, it won't be a preview because this video will go up after that one, but one of my goals is decluttering, and I believe I say like once a month or twice a month. I think it's just once a month. I say that I'm going to take a weekend and declutter one area of my home, and it's just to keep clutter out and like stop it from getting too big. So I want to mark on the calendar what weekend am I going to do that, so I kind of know I can work around my schedule and what's going on. Also, I think I have something that's like a couple days a month, so I'll put that on there. But anyway, so this is really good, high quality. They have a magnet on them, and the one I'm super excited about is the one she calls the plan. So over here we have the days of the week. I love how it starts with Monday because that's how I always start my days. Like my weeks are Mondays. Like my weeks start with a Monday. That's how I always look at it. So it goes Monday through Sunday. Things that I'm going to track on here, I may track what I'm going to plan on making for dinner. If I need to go to the store, I can put on there. If I need to pick up prescriptions, I can put that on there. Also, I'm kind of keeping track of like my videos. Like on here I have that I need to meal prep. I also need to post my meal prep video. I need to film my goals video. So just things like that when I'm going to post certain videos. Then over here, but you could use that for anything, plus there's a lot of white space here where you could also add other things in or add stickers on here. Over here it says my top 3, so this will work out great for those things, again, that I'm only doing a couple times a month. So if that falls along this time, or they're like 3 things I really want to focus on because there's maybe things going on, or just whatever those 3 things you want to focus on. So this week I have my top 3. I need to film and post my goals video, film and post this video, reorganize all the bins in the garage. I'm going to reorganize all of my bins, like all my fall, my winter, my Christmas, all of my bins I need to reorganize. So I plan on doing that this week, and then putting away Christmas. Now, normally I would wait to put away like the Christmas tree. Like I would do that a little bit like later. I know some people wait to do it like after the first week of January. However, I need to take advantage of being off this week, and we go back to work January 3rd. So I would like to get all of it done. My plan is to get all the stuff around the house done and then take the tree down last the weekend. So like Saturday or Sunday or something, I think I'll take the tree down. So that'll be the last thing I take down, but I want to get the rest of the house in order while I'm reorganizing my bins, because I'm going to pull stuff out that I have had put away because of Christmas and put Christmas away. So I'm going to slowly do that throughout the week, but that's one of my top 3 things to get done. And then over here we have routines and goals, which is perfect for my things that I really want to do this next year. So I'm just kind of practicing this year, this last week of December. So the things that I'm really focusing on this week, I want my water, my reading. My reading is really good for self-care for myself. It helps me kind of unplug from devices and getting caught up on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and those kind of things. So it really resets my mind. Housework. So if you see my goals video, you saw that I want to spend 15 minutes of my day, either the start of my day or at the end of my day, spend 15 minutes of doing some sort of housework, whether it's just putting laundry in, folding a load of laundry, that kind of thing. Again, if you saw my goals video, I talked more about that. So that's my 15 minutes of housework every single day. These are really good for things that I want to do every day of the week. So there's the check mark. I can check them off every single day of the week. Intentional movement, 20 minutes a day. So I really want to make sure I am moving 20 minutes a day. And actually my goal that I talked about was doing the first waking up in the morning. And so instead of just rolling out of bed, crawling to get my coffee and my water, crawling over to my makeup desk, I want to do some intentional movement first 20 minutes of the day. And for me, it's important because I am more active in the morning. I am done by the end of the night. And I know if I say I'm going to wait till the end of the night to do that 20 minutes, I won't do it. But I'll do it in the first part of my day, and then I feel more energized. I do also have another workout goal. So again, go watch that goals video. I talk about 30 minutes of exercise that I want to do 3 days a week, and I'm keeping it more open. But that would be something I could add in my top 3 if I feel like I'm not accomplishing that. I could put that as part of my top 3. And then veggies with at least 2 of my meals. I have been lacking in the veggie department. So one of my goals for this year is to add veggies to 2 of my meals every single day. So, or I think I said 5 days a week is what I said. But I really would love to do it every day. So anyway, here is this great thing, and I think it's amazing. I love her style. I love the colors. I love everything about this. So check out Lauren's channel and check out her store. So I will have these linked down there below. So anyway, that's what I've been up to so far. I decided this week, just because I do have so much to do, that this is just going to be a weekly video. It may be kind of long, but I just want to, do a weekly video this week, and then when I go back to work next week, then I can get back into my regular kind of vlogging schedule. But for me this week, I think it'd be easier just to be able to do just bits and pieces throughout the week and just kind of give you progress. I'll give you progress updates on how I'm doing, and then as I add things throughout the week, I will share that with you as well. For lunch today, I'm having one of the copycat chicken melts that I meal prepped. I've never had the original chicken melts from Sandwich Brothers, but I can tell you these ones are pretty fantastic. Highly recommend making these. Also has some veggies and hummus on the side. For dinner tonight, I'm having a taco salad. So I have some ground turkey here. To that, I'm going to add in some of my homemade taco seasoning. If you want to know how I make my taco seasoning, you can see a video. I'll link it down below. I'm also adding in a whole can of fire roasted diced tomatoes. Just going to mix that all around, and then I'll start building my salad. I like to build my salad kind of the opposite way of a regular salad, so in a way I put the meat on the bottom. For me, it just doesn't wilt the lettuce as much. I just like doing it this way. So I have some reduced fat cheese, some of the meat, adding on some chopped up romaine on top. And then I'm really trying to watch my blood pressure. So one of the things that my doctor suggested was eating some beans. So these are some plain drained and rinsed pinto beans. I'm adding in a 1/4 cup. Then I have some cilantro here that I had meal prepped. I'll add on some of the diced onion, and then I have some light sour cream, and I did a whole container of one of the Holy guacamole cups. And here is my taco salad. I love having taco salads. It's a cheap, easy, healthy way to have a quick meal. Good morning, happy Tuesday. For breakfast, I'm having some oatmeal. Again, trying to help my blood pressure. Oatmeal's really good for that. I'm using this Bare Organic Better Oats. It has oats, barley, wheat, quinoa, and rye. To that, I'm adding some walnuts and some sucre and gold, and then a banana. And this is how my oatmeal turned out. Love bananas and walnuts in my oatmeal. I have some leftover bananas that really need to be used up, as you can see, so I'm going to make some banana bread. I totally winged this recipe, made it up. It did turn out really good. I have some Greek yogurt I'm going to use in place of the oil, a couple of eggs. We're going to use some cinnamon, some of this pure granulated sweetener. We have baking powder, baking soda, flour, of course, and then some vanilla and a couple of eggs. I can't remember if I said that. I will write out the recipe down below in the description box. And so I'm just going to mash up the banana really well. And then to that, we're going to add in the Greek yogurt. I'm using the creme brulee one. I didn't have any vanilla. I thought I did, but I didn't. So I'm just going to have to use the creme brulee. It was the only thing that wasn't fruity, so I figured it'd work really well in this. Adding 2/3 of a cup of the granulated sweetener. Going to whisk in 2 eggs in that as well. Mix it up really well. This is a 1-bowl recipe, which is really nice too. We're going to add in just a dash of vanilla, about a teaspoon of vanilla. I don't ever measure my vanilla. Then we're going to add in our dry ingredients. So we'll have our flour, baking soda, baking powder, a little bit of salt, and some cinnamon. I'm using my brownie pan for this. So I'm just put with some cooking spray, added in a scoop of the banana bread. This is going to go in the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes, but you want to check them after about 30. I think I had to put mine in there for about another 15 minutes. So check them at 30 and see how long they need to go. And here's how they turned out. They turned out so fluffy and so good. And you guys, these tasted absolutely amazing. For lunch today, I'm just having another taco salad, just leftovers from yesterday. This is why I love to make extra, like taco meat makes great leftovers. For dinner tonight, I'm having another chicken melt with a big side salad with some of this classic ranch from Bolthouse Farms. Good morning, happy Wednesday. For breakfast, I'm going to try out this flapjack protein pancake mix. I actually found this at Walmart, and I can tell you guys it turned out really good. So a half of a cup, and it's 20 grams of protein for a half of a cup with some of the chalk zero syrup, added on some bananas, having a yogurt on the side, which I did not end up eating the yogurt, so I do not have it in the calorie count up here because I did not end up eating it. The pancakes were enough for me for sure. For a snack, I'm going to have some of these pretzel crisps and some of this everything hummus. It's really, everyday hummus is really, really good. I had meal prepped some hard-boiled eggs, so I'm going to make myself an egg salad sandwich for lunch. I'm using this great seed bread from Franz, and I just mixed up 2 eggs, some mayo, some Dijon mustard, some dill, some salt and pepper, and some onion salt. Really, really good. For dinner tonight, I'm going to make some zucchini lasagna. So I have some Parmesan cheese, some salt and pepper in there. This is just that cheap Parmesan cheese. So I have a half of a cup in there. I'm going to add in some salt and pepper. I'm going to spray my zucchini with some cooking spray. So I just cut them really thinly. And I wish I would have done just a little bit thinner. So I sprayed them with some cooking spray. I'm just sprinkling on the Parmesan mixture. And this is just to dry out the zucchini so the lasagna does not come out really watery. Then this is going to go into a 350-degree oven for about 15 minutes, and then they'll be ready to go. Meanwhile, I'm going to prep my meat. So I have some ground turkey here that I'm adding some salt and pepper to. I'm going to add in some Italian herbs. And then I had some leftover marinara sauce, so I'm going to use that up. And then I'm also going to add in a can of diced tomatoes, and then, of course, some salt and pepper. I'm going to add in some of this stir-in garlic paste to the mixture. For the cheese mixture, we're going to use some cottage cheese, an egg, some Italian herbs, onion powder, basil, some of the more of the garlic paste, and then also some of this low part skim mozzarella, and then also some grated Parmesan. Here are my zucchinis when they came out. I just have my meat mixture here. I'm going to put a little bit of the meat mixture in the bottom of the pan. I'm going to layer in the zucchini slices. I will have this original recipe linked down below. I can't remember the original recipe that I did, if it used, I think it uses ricotta cheese, but that's a lot more expensive and it's harder to find. So I like to use cottage cheese. Cottage cheese has so much protein in it. This whole meal has a lot of protein and it's fairly low calorie, even using some of the full fat cheeses in this. So I have the zucchini on top, and then I added on some meat mixture, added on some of the cottage cheese, and I'm layering back on some more of the zucchini. There's really no like rhyme and reason to this. I'm just adding it, layering it all in the pan, essentially is all I am doing. So I'm just going to continue doing the different layers until I run out. And then I'm going to do the topping. I'm going to top it off with some of the some of the marinara meat, and then add on some cheese, and then put it in the oven at 425 for about 20 minutes, and this is what you're gonna get. And you guys, this turned out so well. So again, I will have the recipes. I actually had 2 recipes I based this off of. I will have them both linked down below. Hello, I know I haven't popped on here much during this video. I've just been trying to get things done around the house, and today I just did not feel like doing anything. I woke up just feeling so like blah, and I kind of know what it is, and it's gonna sound kind of, I don't know. You guys remember I'm a type A personality, and I really believe I have like high functioning anxiety. Look that up, you guys. Look up high functioning anxiety. I found it, and I know, like, I think I've read these like health magazines, you know, and stuff. If you didn't know, through Prime Reading and through Kindle Unlimited, you can get magazine subscriptions. And I was reading through one, and I came across this article about high functioning anxiety, and they say that it tends to really come out during the holidays, but I think mine just comes out all the time. Anyway, this like last couple of weeks that I've been off work, with my husband like working graveyard, he's sleeping during the day. So even though he tells me don't worry about being super quiet, because once he gets to sleep, he sleeps pretty heavy. But I mean, I see somebody sleeping and I'm gonna be quiet. And because of his back issues, he has to sleep in the recliner. So he's out here in the living room. And again, like once he's really in a deep sleep, I feel okay, I can like do things. But because of his work schedule, we don't see each other a lot, and so he's been wanting to stay up, and so things have just it's just been like off these last couple of weeks, and plus it's not my normal routine. And you guys, like, I thrive on like routine. Like routine is something that I have to have, and it's really hard to have a routine when you're off work. Because with work is such a part of my routine, you know, it makes me get up early. It makes me, you know, which I was doing like the first week, but that's because I was getting ready for Christmas and all that. And now that that's over, the only thing I have going for me right now are these lists that I've made for myself. But since I know I have so much time and it's not going to take me a lot of time to do, I'm just kind of like finding this lack of motivation. And today was like the peak of it. And I know it's just because I am feeling, it's just like, this not having on a regular routine is totally making me like almost like down in a way, like almost turned into kind of like a little bit of depression. And it's almost like how it was when COVID first started and we were working from home. It took me so long to get into a regular routine. And then, you know, after a year, then we have to go back to work. And then it took me a lot longer, you know, then I had to get back to doing in that routine. And then they said, let's do hybrid. And so now I'm doing hybrid. So I'm trying to get into that routine. And I feel like my routines have been thrown off so much in these last 2 years that it's just like it hit like a peak not working these last 2 weeks. So anyway, today was just one of those days. So let me show you what I've been doing. I'll show you my list tomorrow because it's buried under my desk. My desk is such a mess and it's buried over there under my desk. I've been doing really good on my water. This week was kind of like my trial getting into like, because it's not quite January yet where my goals are starting, but I wanted to start this week just to kind of get it laid out on paper and, you know, to prepare for next week. I know I'll do really good next week because I'll be back to work and I'll be back to my routine. So I know I can do my other goals, no problem. But water I've been hitting on really well. I've done my 20 minutes of intentional activity only twice this week. Vegetables, I've been doing really good on the vegetable thing. I think reading, I have not been doing as good on reading. Today I read a little bit. I will be reading some more tonight because I just started a book and it's so far it's really good. So reading is doing good. But let me show you like another kind of self-care, and I may like put this into my reading kind of goal. If I can't read for 60 minutes, I may do my puzzles, because I feel like the puzzles, it does the same thing that the turning off my brain from the screen, you know, thing. And so I'll show you my puzzle that I've been working on the last 2 days. And this, I love puzzles. But I did do a little bit of cleaning up, picking up my Christmas stuff. So like my table is, let me show you. Other thing just causing a ton of anxiety. So my table's a mess. I have bins down there. I have bins over here, bins right there. I'll have the camera this way. Let me show you my puzzle. Here's my puzzle. So I've got a lot of progress done the last 2 days. Let me show you what it's gonna look like. That's what it's going to look like. So anyway, tomorrow, this is what I'm gonna do to try to get myself out of this funk. Tomorrow's already Thursday. And I feel like also, my son had a cold and he came home. He's been gone since he also doesn't work these 2 weeks. Since he's a teacher, he was gone when he came home for Christmas, and then he'll be back on Sunday, which is his birthday. But he had a really bad cold, and he told me that the last 2 days it was just a cold. He went and got COVID tested. Everything was fine with that, but he had a fever for like 3 days, and then just a really bad cold, and then the last 2 days he hasn't had a voice at all, and now I kind of feel like it's coming on. My other son has been sick too, and my husband today said he had a sore throat. I'm like, oh great, now we're all like passing this cold around. I think it's a change of the weather for me because it has been so cold. We did get snow finally, and then it's just been so cold. Yeah, oh my gosh, it's like supposed to be like 24 tonight, which that's not like us here. So whenever the weather does this, I get like this sinus thing going on. Plus it's almost the time of the month. That'll be next week, and I always get kind of a period flu right before my period. So next week though, I'm gonna make it a good week because like I said, I'll be back to work. I'll be back to a routine, and I feel like things will be a lot better. But I do feel good with the progress I've made this week, and I will have all my Christmas stuff done, even if I have to spend all weekend doing it. But what I was gonna say is tomorrow, I'm gonna force myself to think of tomorrow as a work day. I'm gonna set my alarm for the same time I set it on a work day. I'm gonna do my exercise bike. I'm gonna make my husband breakfast for when he gets home from work. And then I'm gonna sit down and have breakfast with him and just kind of pretend it's a work day. And then I'm even gonna get dressed. See, that's the thing, like for me, I know a lot of people like to hang out in their leggings, and yeah, which is fine, but I have to put my jeans on to make myself feel productive. I know it's weird. I can have my slippers, my fuzzy socks and my slippers and my whatever shirt I want to wear, but leggings make me feel lazy. Jeans make me feel productive. Tell me I'm not crazy, you guys. Tell me if you have like a weird thing like that. So anyway, that's what my plan is tomorrow and Friday. So I'm going to do that. And I think so tomorrow I'm also going to work a little bit on my grocery plan, my meal plan and my grocery haul. Probably do my grocery pickup maybe Friday. So then Saturday and Sunday, I don't have to do really anything besides just regular, stuff. So I may do that on Friday. But that's my plan the next couple of days, is to pretend they're work days and get up when I need to get up. A little update on how my first week went using my planner pads that I got from Lauren, and also how it's going, like kind of easing my way into getting some stuff done. So, or just getting my goals, next week is I'm going to start, hardcore, start getting on my goals. So I did not write my dinners in because it just, again, not working, not being on a schedule or routine. Dinner was just kind of like fly by the seat of my pants dinner. I just had leftovers. I threw stuff together. So I did, but I think I will definitely be using this in the future for dinners. But you see how I just kind of made notes throughout the week as I knew things I needed to get done. But as far as I got my goals video up, I'm working on this video right now. Now the bins, I have all the Christmas bins done, but I still need to do the fall and the Thanksgiving bin. And then all Christmas is put away. Well, it's not put away, it's taken down and put into bins. I just have to put everything out in the garage, and I still need to put the tree down. But I really like this section as well. And then for my routines and goals, my water has been great every single day. So this is Thursday. So I have all 4 days into the night Thursday. So I have all 4 days on there. My reading, I only missed 1 day so far this week. My housework, this is what's really hard when I'm not working, because I've just been doing housework kind of throughout the day. But next week when I go back to work, I can institute this goal. Intentional movement, again, it's just really hard when I'm kind of not on a really routine schedule. But the 2 days I made the conscious decision to get up early, I was able to get that done. So that was yesterday, and today I got my intentional movement in. veggies. That's been pretty easy to do this whole week. So I just have Saturday and Sunday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to get done. So I'm getting this video done right now. But yes, highly recommend these. Probably noticed I did not show you my meals for today, and the reason for that is I just had leftovers. I was cleaning out the fridge, so I had the lasagna again for dinner. I finished up that taco meat and just had another taco salad. I ate the last breakfast bowl, so it was just really the same as the rest of the week pretty much. But hopefully this showed you guys a whole like wide variety of meals that I had. I try to keep my calories at about 1,350. I have my Lose It app set at flexible, which means it will give me, I believe when I did the quiz on the Lose It app, it actually gave me 1,450 calories to have each day. But like I said, I chose the flexible plan, which means it gives me more calories to eat on the weekends. I don't know if you can set the days. I think it automatically does like Saturday and Sunday on there. So Monday through Friday, my calories are set at 1,357. It's like 1,357 because that's the reason why it's like an odd number. And then Saturday and Sunday, it's like 1,561, or maybe Friday, Saturday. I'm not sure, but 2 days a week, it's like 1,500 and something calories. And so anyway, if you guys want like a full tutorial on the Lose It app, I can do that. I just will have to kind of do some prepping for that video because I have not honestly like really dived into all the features. I am a premium member, but only because think back when I signed up for it, there was, say I had been on it before as a premium member. I'm trying to think, is that the one? No, I think that's the iTrack Bites that I got it for a good deal. Anyway, I got this premium one on the Lose It app for a really good deal. It was like on sale or something. So I did not pay that much for it to be a premium member. I'm not sure what the regular price normally is. But anyway, I will kind of go through what are the features of a premium versus just the regular and all of that. So anyway, if you guys want to see that video, let me know. But check out the description box for the recipe for the banana breads, and then also the couple recipes for the zucchini that I use for the zucchini lasagna as like inspiration. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I have to go film a couple videos now. The next video actually will probably be, I'm gonna do, it might not be for everybody, but I'm gonna talk about all the 5-star books I read this year. And I think I'm gonna put that up tomorrow. So anywho, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.